Philippine Politics and Governance, Lesson 9, Decentralization and Local Governance. Ewan Stories.
Like, subscribe, click the notification bell.
Decentralization. Transfer of power and authority from central institution to lower or local levels of a government system. Generally refers to a systematic and rational dispersal of power, authority, and responsibility from the center to the periphery, from top to lower levels, or from the national to local governments. Ibig sabihin na kapangyarihan binibigay na sa mga nasa baba na gobyerno, hindi na yung mismong executive na nasa presidente, kundi binibigyan na kapangyarihan yung mga nasa baba natin, yung mga local government, which is ano dun yung mga governor, mayor, up to barangay levels. Decentralizing governance refers to the restructuring or reorganizing of authority so that there is a system of co-responsibility between the institutions of governance at the central, regional, and local levels according to the principle of subsidiarity, thus increasing the overall quality and effectiveness of the system of governance while increasing the authority and the capacities of sub-national levels. Three forms of decentralization. First one is devolution. This is a transfer of power and authority from the national government to local government units, which is the LGUs. This is also transfer of governance responsibility for specified functions to sub-national levels, either publicly or privately owned, that are largely outside the direct control of the central government. Deconcentration, the transfer of power, authority, or responsibility, or the discretion to plan, decide, and manage from central to local levels, redistributes decision-making authority, financial and management responsibility among the levels of the central government. Delegation, the transfer of managerial responsibility for specified functions to other public organizations outside normal central government control, whether provincial or local government. It is also the transfers of responsibilities and authority to semi-autonomous entities that responds to the central government but are not totally controlled by it. So overall, these three, pinapakita dito na the power and the control ng government natin is dinedelegate na or iniiwan na do sa local government, which is the LGU. So ano na yon, from level na yon, from the provincial level up to the barangay level na. So sila na may kapangyarihan para mag-decide para sa kanilang sinasakupan. Usually, local government units or LGUs are divided into three levels. The first level is the provinces and independent cities. And then we have the component cities and municipalities. At yung pinaka nasa baba is the barangays. This is the chart for the levels of the Philippine local government. Local government, it pertains to the activity by which local officials, both elected and appointment, implement the goals and manage the resources of the local government unit. The executive of the local government unit. Barangay is headed by a barangay chairman. Municipality or city is headed by a mayor. A province is headed by a governor. Legislatures of local government unit. We have the Sangguniang Barangay or the Village Council. We have the Sangguniang Bayan or the Municipal Council. We have the Sangguniang Panlunsod, the City Council. We also have the Sangguniang Kabataan, the Youth Council, and the Sangguniang Panlalawigan, the Provincial Board. LGU levels. Region. A subnational administrative unit comprising of several provinces having more or less homogeneous characteristics such as the ethnic origin of inhabitants, dialects spoken, agricultural produce, and etc. Province, the largest unit in the political structure of the Philippines. It consists in varying numbers of municipalities and in some cases of component cities. Its functions and duties in relation to its component cities and municipalities are generally coordinative and supervisory. City. There are three classes of cities in the Philippines. We have the highly urbanized, the independent component cities which are independent of the province, the component cities which are part of the provinces which they are located and subject to their administrative supervision. Municipality is a political corporate body which is endowed with the facilities of a municipal corporation exercised by and through the municipal government in conformity with the law. It is a subsidiary of the province by which it consists of a number of barangays within its territorial boundaries, one of which is the seat of government found at the town proper or the poblacion. Barangay, the smallest political unit into which cities and municipalities in the Philippines are divided. It is the basic unit of the Philippine political system. It consists of less than 1,000 inhabitants residing within the territorial limit of a city or municipality and administered by a set of elective officials headed by a barangay chairman or the punong barangay. Local government units or the LGU oversees local governance in 81 provinces, 144 cities, 1,490 municipalities, 42,028 barangays. The LGU officials are responsible for providing direct and basic services to the people and ensuring peace and order within communities. The 1991 Local Government Code of the Philippines is to provide for a more responsive and accountable local government structures instituted through a system of decentralization with effective mechanisms of recall, initiative, and referendum, allocate among the different local government units their powers, responsibilities, and resources, and provide for the qualifications, election, appointment, and removal, term, salaries, power, and functions and duties of local officials, and all other matters related to the organization and operation of local units. The local governance of the Philippines. The Constitution mandates that local governments must have local autonomy. According to the Constitution of the Philippines, the local governments shall enjoy local autonomy and in which the Philippine President exercises general provisions. Aims of the Local Government Code 1991 or the RA 7160. Its purpose is to transform LGUs into self-reliant communities and active partners in nation building by giving them more powers, authority, responsibilities, and resources. Important functions of LGU: to impose and collect taxes in accordance with law, to create local ordinances and local laws, to provide for public works constructions and for the maintenance of a local police force, to establish fire zones within the city and to regulate the type of building which may be constructed within each zone, and to provide for the protection of the inhabitants from public calamities and to provide relief in times of emergency. Some effect of decentralization in governance. It improved delivery of basic services such as providing medicines, equipments, and other essential supplies in government hospitals. The people will be closer to government, improve receptiveness of the government to the people's need. That's the end of our lesson for decentralization and local governance. Please also check the other videos for other topics for the Philippine politics and governance. Thank you again for watching. Please like my video. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe and also hit the notification bell. And I'll see you again on my next topic for this subject. Thanks for watching. Take care.